I'm Bella.
And welcome to the Holy Matrimony Podcast.
It's Tiffy time.
It is Tiffy time, indeed.
But before that,
Yes.
please follow us on social media. That way you could stay up to date. We have some fun videos, or I hope they're fun videos.
I think they're fun videos.
Okay, yeah. Anyway, that is on X and Instagram at Holy Matrimony. So that's HOLYMATCHRIMONY. You can also find us on most of the major podcast players, as well as YouTube. So if you would like to watch us, follow us on YouTube. Join our channel. It's Holy Matrimony Podcast. So it's youtube.com/@holymatrimony. All the same spelling.
Yep, we'd love to hear from you. Please give us a like, comment, rate, review, subscribe, whatever. All of it, please, helps us out. We'd like to hear from you. I'd like to hear about your opinions, what you want to see, what you don't. And sometimes even like to hear who's right and who's wrong.
Please, 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 please.
Yes. So,
please.
You said it earlier.
It's Tiffy time.
Yes, Tiffy time. So for anybody that doesn't know what that means, do you want to explain that?
Does somebody not know what that means?
I mean, there's probably some people out there that don't know what that means.
Yeah, like 3.
Yes. So for the 3 people that don't.
So you 3 people. That's Tiffany Stratton's catchphrase? Yeah, what do they call them?
Catchphrase? Yeah.
Motto?
Catchphrase.
Okay. Anyway, and she won Money in the Bank.
Yes.
Women's Money in the Bank.
She is Miss Money in the Bank.
She's Tiffy in the Bank.
Yes. So it's been a little bit since we got caught up on pro wrestling. So
I mean, we've been caught up. It's been a minute since we've caught them
since
up.
caught our audience up on pro wrestling.
Yes.
So today's episode will be pro wrestling.
Professional wrestling.
Yes. Professional wrestling.
There you go. That's better.
Yeah. Thank you.
But yeah, so I mean, the big event was Money in the Bank.
Yes.
And I love Tiffany Stratton. For those of you who have not watched before, she's the center of the universe, as she should be.
Yes.
I'm really waiting for WWE to put out a really cool Tiffy in the Bank briefcase, please, because I will buy it.
I'm sure they will. They generally do at some point.
They better, and it better be what I think it's going to be, because I will buy it.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm really excited she won.
Yes. I mean, Money in the Bank overall was pretty good for you. At least the winners of the Money in the Bank matches were good for you.
I'm trying to think, probably besides WrestleMania, but even with that, overall, it might be my favorite pay-per-view so far. It was so good.
What's a pay-per-view?
Oh my gosh, a PPE.
No.
What?
PLE.
PLE.
Premium Live Event.
Dang, it's just a pay-per-view. Let it go. It's a pay-per-view. They even say pay-per-view still sometimes.
Not really. Yeah.
Online.
The
wrestling fans.
Yes, but WWE doesn't.
Okay, it's a pay-per-view, okay?
Okay.
Anyways. You have to pay for Peacock to view it, so you're
okay.
paying, not per view, but you're paying for the view.
You kind of got me there.
Yeah.
Anyways, it's your favorite.
Yeah, because just overall it was so good. Obviously WrestleMania was so good. There were so many big highlights, big emotional moments.
Right.
But man, this whole thing was good. Now, this is my first Money in the Bank. You showed me Damien's from last year. You just showed me that just so I could see him win since he was one of my favorites. But for you, what did you feel about this Money in the Bank, especially compared to others?
Yeah, I really liked it. I mean, I've got some favorites in my history as far as the first one ever is really good. The one where Rob Van Dam wins is really good. But I think it was definitely up there as one of the top. It matches itself, but also just as a whole pay-per-view, I think or premium live event.
Got him.
You got me. I thought it was pretty good. Top to bottom, I think the whole show was good. I love that WWE is doing these, 2.5, 3-hour shows. They're not super long.
That's all we needed.
Yes.
Especially, because they came right out the gate with the men's Money in the Bank.
Yes.
And part of me was mad because I was like, this is so good, the rest of the show is going to suck. But it really didn't. Oh my gosh, that men's Money in the Bank got me.
Yeah, for anybody that hasn't seen it, you just got to go watch it. I mean, especially some of the stuff Andrade and Carmelo were doing.
Honestly, MVPs.
Yeah.
Were Andrade and Carmelo. I'm sorry. Him. Yeah, definitely him. Killed it.
Yes.
Honestly, they might have killed each other for a second, but I think they were fine.
Yeah, I was impressed. Even LA Knight, he took a backdrop to a ladder on the outside. That was pretty cool.
Chad was just getting thrown around. So for those of you who don't know, it's a ladder match.
Yes. With 6 people.
6 people. I don't know how those dudes do it. I hope they do they get paid a little more to do ladder matches because Oh my gosh, there's no way it just doesn't hurt.
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, yeah, so 6 people are in a ladder match.
Mm-hmm.
The winner is the first person to climb up, grab the briefcase, and pull the briefcase down.
Not just hang off of it, Chad. You have to grab it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And then the point of it is when you win the briefcase, then you get an opportunity at a championship whenever you want.
Yeah, you cash in. That's why it's
Yes.
money in the bank. What I will say too, for those of you who don't know or haven't seen a ladder match, there's a few things you'll find when you watch it. First of all, the farther up the ladder they go, man, it's harder.
The gravity gets higher. Yes, that's
oh man.
the higher you go, the harder the gravity
Yeah,
holds
they
you.
slow down.
Yes.
Also, for some reason, they can never put the ladder in the right place until it's time.
Well, yeah. I mean, the briefcase is right above you. You don't want to put the ladder right under it.
No, you got to go at least 3 feet over and try to reach.
And try to reach for it. Yes.
Also, nobody knows how to unclip the carabiner. Is that what it's called?
Yes, carabiner. Yep.
Nobody knows how to unclip that thing.
No.
Until it's time. So those are just some rules, just so you know.
Yeah, those are general rules for ladder matches, though.
Yeah. Also, when they're setting up the ladder underneath it, that itself, so they can like pull the ladder from under the ring, throw it on there really fast. They can also set up a ladder they're going to throw somebody into really fast. But when it comes to the ladder that's going to go up to the briefcase, I mean, they got to reposition it 18 times.
Mm-hmm,
you know, they check if it's like wobbly. I mean, every time, you know?
Yeah. So, I mean, the very general rules for ladder matches that you got to follow. This one was no exception.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, the men's one, man, Chad Gable hung from the briefcase.
The carabiner just fell.
Face first.
He also went into some ladders.
Oh, of course, everybody did.
Yeah, but I think he was being punished a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
I think they knew people wanted to see that after he slapped Otis one too many times.
For sure.
But no, I really think Andrade and him. Carmelo Hayes. Yeah, I don't know why I freaked out there. Great.
Oh yeah, great showing from them, right? Like,
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the men's match. For me, I know a lot of people online were saying the women's match was better. I think they're pretty equal, honestly. I think they were both really good.
Oh, I think they were just equal but different. Also, Drew won.
Drew won. He did. He had his time as Money in the Bank.
So it just proves what I've been saying. Drew only speaks the truth. So he said, I'm going to win that Money in the Bank. And then I'm going to cash in that day.
Mm-hmm.
Did he lie?
I mean, he did also say that he was going to cash in and become World Heavyweight Champion. So he did kind of lie.
Can you explain why he didn't become World Heavyweight Champion, please?
Because his
explain?
actions have consequences.
No, can you please explain?
Yeah, so Drew had actions,
Mm-hmm.
and those actions came back to bite him. They had consequences.
What actions, please?
Yeah, beating up CM Punk.
Oh, but CM Punk can put on a ref shirt and come out and ruin his match, though, right? In his home country? There's no consequences. So you don't think that CM Punk getting beat up aren't the consequences to his actions?
What?
Yeah.
When did that happen? I don't know when that happened.
Oh, I'll show you.
It wasn't him.
I think you guys all remember we talked about that.
It wasn't him.
It wasn't? Who was it?
I don't know, but it wasn't him.
Mm.
I'm just going to pull Dom Mysterio and say it wasn't me.
Oh, Dom. Yeah.
So that's, the men's World Heavyweight Championship match. Want to talk about that?
Yeah, it was the match, you know, Damian and freaking.
Yep, Damian and freaking.
They kept looking back. They were waiting for Drew to come the whole time. It was kind of funny at one point.
They were expecting Drew the whole time, so they kept looking over their shoulder.
I think they would look over to the what entrance?
The entrance, yeah.
And and they counted to 20 each time.
Yes.
They were like, okay, that's enough. Then we get back to the match.
Yes.
The match itself, I thought was good.
It was good. It was good. Let's talk about that real quick because we haven't been on the podcast since freaking came back.
I know. I said a name that we haven't heard.
I know. He surprised everybody by coming back.
Honestly, it was the best too because it just Monday Night Raw opens. What do we hear? You can do it.
Burn it down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Then,
we looked at each other. We said, "What?
What is going on?
Is that freaking?" And then
It's
here
freaking.
he comes, and I can't remember what he wore that day, but always something. Was that? No, that was not the crop top day.
No, I think that was something else. I don't remember.
I don't know, but just great.
Yes.
So excited.
Yeah. So he challenged Damian.
Mm-hmm.
They had their match at Money in the Bank with the stipulation being if Damian wins, Seth can't challenge for the world title again.
If Damian has it.
As long as Damian has it, yes. And if Seth wins, then Damian has to be out of the Judgment Day.
Yeah, he has to leave the Judgment Day.
And Judgment Day, we're not allowed to interfere.
Yeah, nobody can interfere.
So that was the match.
The only person who could interfere was Mr. Money in the Bank, Drew McIntyre.
Yes. So for those who don't know, again, Drew won Money in the Bank in the opening match.
Mm-hmm.
A little bit later, about an hour later, sets to cash in the middle of Seth and Damian's match.
Mm-hmm.
he does cash in, and then Bella, tell us what happened.
Some obsessive, druggy looking, but not a druggy looking dude comes out and messes it up.
So
Actually, I think there was a little mess up there. We
yeah,
saw that. I don't know. Wrestling fans have to let me know.
definitely,
Because
the ref didn't count 3 when he should have
yeah,
because
because Seth had Damien
yes,
pinned, right? Damien?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah. And didn't lift his shoulder. Nothing happened. He didn't count the 3, and then Drew came out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So to me, it looks like maybe Drew's music hit a little too late.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to interrupt the count.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't. So instead of just counting the 3, the ref,
Yeah, he stopped it even though nothing happened.
yeah.
It was fine. I was confused, but I was like, okay. And then Drew came out. But
Mm-hmm.
anyway, yes, later, obsessive CM Punk comes out.
Yeah, I don't know. Say obsessive. So
He
CM
is
Punk
obsessed.
came out as he said to get his pound of flesh from Damien,
Mm-hmm.
right?
No, Drew.
Drew.
I
Excuse
know
me.
there's so many D names. Sorry, guys.
I know. Sorry. So CM Punk came out to get his pound of flesh from Drew.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, CM Punk said that as long as CM Punk has breath in his body,
Mm-hmm.
Drew McIntyre will not be world champion.
Now here's the thing. I'm not saying that CM Punk doesn't also speak truths.
He does.
I think they both. I think that's why I like their little feud. Man, can those two speak some truths? You know.
Yes.
But they're the same. You know.
Yeah. So CM Punk beats Drew up pretty bad,
Mm-hmm.
and Damien pins Drew and retains the title.
Yeah. So not only did that take it away from Drew again, but it also messed with Seth freaking because he now can't challenge for the heavyweight as long as Damien has it, which kind of went back on that. But anyway, but at the time, yeah, so I messed with him. So now CM Punk just has enemies.
Yep. So
as he should.
Pretty cool having those 4 dudes.
Mhm.
Like, 2 of your top dudes, 2 of my top dudes.
Okay, yeah, it was good.
Interacted with each other.
No, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to talk about, so I don't want to spend too much time on one thing because Money in the Bank was great, but then there's been a lot happened since then.
Oh, for sure. And just shout out, the women's match was also really good. The women's ladder match. Some of them did some things and went through. I mean,
Io Sky, I don't know how she did.
Oh, dude, Io Sky though. I love Io.
I love her too, but that hurt. She went through the ladder. I think was it with Zoe or whatever. And
Oh no, they killed Chelsea Green. Went from the top of the ladder all the way to the 2 tables. No, I was impressed with them. I think they did a really good job.
The story they told with Chelsea didn't was afraid of heights and stuff.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. I love Chelsea Green because of that. Like, her whole character is perfect. She does such a good job at it. I love her. But obviously, Tiffy was there, so I wanted her to win, which we guessed because of the Nia.
I figured Tiffy was gonna win.
Yeah, and so I love it.
Yep, great.
Mm-hmm.
And then let's get into one more match of Money in the Bank that we really need to talk about. The Bloodline.
Because it definitely leads to more stuff.
Yes. So it was Bloodline versus Cody, Randy, and Kevin Owens.
Which actually, we haven't talked about something from that since the last time we talked about wrestling on this podcast too.
We haven't.
With the Bloodline.
Do you want to mention it?
Yeah, so for months now, William has been telling me there's this wrestler who there was backstage reports or whatever. These wrestling online fans, guys, you guys know it all, okay?
We do.
That there's this wrestler that signed, apparently. But we haven't seen him, And you've been telling me, and you're like, no, he's like a beast. He's really good.
I did. And I told you when Tonga Loa debuted, I was like, no, that's not who I want. He's fine, but he's not who I'm thinking about.
And I was like, I don't think this guy's coming.
Right.
But then on a SmackDown, his name is Jacob Fatu.
The Samoan werewolf.
Man, I don't know if I've ever liked somebody so fast. I'm buying his shirt when it either goes on free shipping or on sale. I'm buying his shirt.
Instant, right? I told you.
Well, because you were building it up so much, and so was like the online community. And I'm like, I don't know. Because the Bloodline so far has kind of been like, I hate it that they make them like, oh, they're such bad dudes and such beasts, but they're kind of like bumbling idiots in a way, too.
Yes, especially like Tonga Loa and Tonga sometimes, like in matches.
Yeah. Which I haven't liked. I wish they would make them stronger. But, so I was like, maybe Jacob Fatu, maybe he's not what you guys are saying. Or maybe they won't let him be that. Oh, no.
Wrecked everybody right away.
I mean, he's literally scarier than like the Wyatt Six at this point, who 100%. And their whole point is to be scary.
So
love him.
So yeah, he debuts and just absolutely wrecks everybody.
Yeah.
The next week, he helps Solo put Paul Heyman through a table.
Oh my gosh, I know they killed Paul.
I mean, we see him attack DIY almost for no reason.
Oh yeah, he'll attack anybody.
But then so in this match, when he's teaming with the Bloodline.
Oh, he was a beast. What did Randy do? What was the one move Randy did?
The DDT, off the ropes.
And that pretty much takes anybody out. He didn't flinch. He just got right back up. I mean, it was a good moment. The
Good
whole
moment.
like Randy looking at the crowd and him coming up behind him like a horror movie. I mean,
Yes.
amazing.
Yes. So anybody that doesn't know Jacob Fatu, you need to check this dude out because
So good.
I've been saying for months that he's great. I mean, he's in the best shape of his life. Like the dude has crazy like charisma, like crazy man charisma. He looks crazy. He seems crazy.
Oh, his energy's high.
Yes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then he can do moves that like a bigger dude shouldn't be able to do.
Oh yeah, no, he's impressive. Every time we see him, he's more and more impressive.
Yes. So, they won.
Of course they did because he's not gonna not win. I mean, because his whole thing is he's taking care of everything, and Solo gets to come in and quote unquote finish it.
Yeah.
But for now, I love it. I love it.
Yep. So that was great. So good ending to Money in the Bank. I mean, bad ending because obviously I like Cody. I want Cody to win, but
it wasn't a title match or anything though. So
exactly. So seeing Jacob Fatu was great for me.
Oh yeah, I know he's so good. I'm sorry, because I love Randy.
Yeah, of course.
But I mean, God, that dude though, you're just like, man, he can't be beat.
Mm-hmm.
Because he even put Randy through the table too, didn't he? Is that the same thing he did to Paul was what he did to Randy at the end? Or no?
Yeah. So I mean, that was the most recent SmackDown.
Oh, that was SmackDown. My bad.
But
sorry,
yeah,
guys.
no, so we could jump there. I mean, talking about Bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
Jacob Fatu and the Bloodline put Randy through the table.
Mm-hmm.
They have Cody like tied up on the ropes. Remember,
Mm-hmm.
Cody's yelling like, "Take me, take me."
Yep.
Yeah. So obviously this is leading to. I mean, I think they announced it already. Like Cody versus Solo at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why I can't say my S's for some reason today. Cody versus Solo at SummerSlam.
Solo Sikoa at SummerSlam.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. So I'm excited because something big is gonna happen.
Yeah, there's no way like Fatu's not coming in on that or whatever, as he should.
For sure.
But
I mean, it should be Jacob Fatu versus Cody, in my opinion. But
it should be Jacob Fatu versus everyone. I kind of want to see him against like Braun Strowman or something crazy,
I mean, people. I've seen the online community really want him versus Braun Breaker.
Oh, great too. But they're both those dudes are crazy. Yep. They'll probably actually tear each other up.
I know you don't know who he is, but NXT, the North American champion, is Oba Femi. People want him versus Oba Femi because they also have like the frenetic energy.
Okay. Yeah. I'll watch him with anybody.
Yeah. So
why not?
SmackDown. That's what's going on in SmackDown. Mm-hmm. The other big thing I will just not big, but for me, is our boys are now tag team champions.
Oh my gosh, yes. Fine, the best tag team.
We are DIY.
Yes, yeah. I'm getting it. I'm learning,
Yep.
But yes, they are, in my opinion, the best tag team.
Yes.
So they should be champions, and thankfully they took away. I'm so sick of Grayson Waller.
Yes. A-Town Down Under.
Yeah, I mean he's hilarious, but
Yeah, he's funny.
They needed to get knocked down a peg.
Yes. So they're tag team champions now. So.
And I finally got to see another tag team that I've known about, but I've never actually seen.
You've been waiting for.
Because, it's like, you can't dangle that in front of me and not expect me to be curious.
Yes. So let me ask you.
Okay.
Are you buying a ticket to Pretty Deadly the musical?
Absolutely. They sold me. I've seen them like 3 times on like backstage stuff, and then I think only one match so far.
One match, yeah.
Hilarious.
Yes.
They are everything I wanted them to be based on that picture I saw when I called them Anna and Elsa.
Yes, and do you still think they're Anna and Elsa?
Absolutely.
So Pretty Deadly.
I don't think they'd be mad at that either.
No, they'd probably like it.
No, amazing.
Yeah, they're great, huh?
Hilarious, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they're super funny.
And, I mean, that pink outfit they wrestled. Yeah. I mean, it was just great. It was great.
Yes. Catch them out if you haven't seen Pretty Deadly.
Yeah, they're fun.
Some of their backstage stuff is just so funny.
Literally hilarious. Mm-hmm. And then they had one with like them and Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And I mean, just so funny.
Good. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah, they're hilarious.
I like that part of wrestling because, it gets a little rough sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Or like it's just too serious or, yeah.
Oh, yeah, some of the funny parts.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Yeah. So speaking of funny parts.
Oh, gosh. What?
I mean, it's not, I guess, funny. We'll save the big stuff for the end, I think. Mm-hmm. But, Chad Gable had some funny moments with Otis and Tozawa this week.
Oh, yeah, with Maxine.
Yes.
I mean, hey, he figured it out. Nobody else could figure it out.
Yeah, hey, he figured out. Uncle Howdy's Bo Dallas.
Bo Dallas. I'm glad he told me because I had no idea.
I mean, I knew.
Oh, yeah, but you know everything because you're...
I mean, you just don't even know who Bo Dallas is. So, of course you didn't know.
No. He's the one that they beat up, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, see, but I'm glad he told me because I didn't know. So, honestly, thanks, Chad.
I mean, everybody else knew, but that was because he told everybody.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, so thank you, because we needed that cleared up,
Yes. So, I guess we just talk about the Wyatt 6 and what you think about it.
This is where we disagree, and the internet's going to disagree. I guess I just don't get it. Like, in all theory, or wait, no, I don't know if that's the word. Everything to do with me, I should love them.
Right. You like
I
horror movies. You
yeah,
like
love it.
the scariness, like the.
I just don't get it. I guess it's like it's so much, and I think it's like really long. Like a lot of the segments are really long. They're not really giving me much. Now it could be because I don't have a history. I know the history, but I don't get it. Like I was
Hmm.
super excited. I think their very first opening on Raw that very first time,
Yes.
great. But now it's like too much. So like I don't know. I guess I need something a little different or need some action. I don't know.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, what do
mean,
you think about them?
I see that. I think this segment this week was at least a little better because somebody was in the ring
Yes.
to actually like beat somebody up. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and in the video we saw somebody different, so I
ex-
got like a little different
right.
background.
So I mean, I think we're probably gonna see those videos with every member.
Mhm.
So it might be dragged out a little bit longer than we'd want it to.
Mhm.
But I see. I think like I personally on professional wrestling, I understand people like it. I'm not a big fan of like supernatural. I know it sounds weird
Yeah.
because like I like the Undertaker, but when I was watching the Undertaker, there wasn't a lot of supernatural stuff.
Well, they didn't
Like,
play up as much on that. Like he really wrestled in ring. Like they did, but not the same way.
well, when I get earlier in his career and like in the late '90s, they did. But once he got into like when we started, like when you knew him back, and then when I really watched, they stopped a lot of that. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
was pretty rare.
Yeah, and but I feel like they played on his character really well, right? Like the
Yeah.
buried alive stuff made sense, like the coffins, like the way they did it very much made sense. This one, it's almost like, are you guys wrestlers or are you guys like entertainers? Well, okay, sorry.
But
That's
like,
not a good word because I know they are, but like, or are we just doing like a movie segment in
right,
between to break up Raw? Like, I don't
right. Like,
know.
are we on American Horror Story? Are we on?
Exactly.
Yeah. I kind of agree. Like, I like their overall look. I
Hmm.
like the
Oh,
concepts
so
of
cool, yeah.
like even the concept that like of the interviews they were given,
Mhm.
right? Where Bo Dallas is, all these people are hurting and grieving because Bray died. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
but could
like,
they like have done his in like one segment and rather than two? Because it is cool to have like some of this background stuff. Because the one that was this week, sorry, don't know his name
Eric
yet.
Rowan. Hmm.
Um, I learned stuff right
Right.
about him, and so I'm okay if they do these segments like one per each person. But these like big, long, drawn out ones and having multiple, I know I get it, but I also don't.
Right. Yeah, I think that like in my opinion, if they would make him a little more, I don't want to say grounded in realism because it's not real, but like almost like we talked about like The Strangers or
Mhm.
like The Purge, like something more like that, where it's like,
Well, and like the in ring stuff we had this time, how Bo or
yeah,
well, he's Bo Dallas
Bo
at the time,
Dallas, yeah,
um, is getting just like beat up by Chad and
Chad,
the Creed brothers, and how he's like laughing, and that was cool because I feel like it fits the character, but we're seeing some action. Like that made
hmm
sense to me.
yeah, he's almost like the Joker or something like that.
Oh yeah,
Like,
especially when he was like, "Oh, this is who you are," or whatever he
yeah,
said.
yeah,
That was like a great moment. But that's like the first time I really got that moment.
right.
So we'll see.
So we'll see. I mean, they're overall not on your favorite list, but they're not on your like you don't like them either
I'm just
list.
waiting, I guess. I'm waiting to see what we're doing with them, like once they're fully established, and then I'll judge
Yeah, that
whether
makes
or not I
sense.
like it.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I'm so cute.
Aww,
I just am like,
you
so
just like,
understanding.
mm-hmm. I mean, I could. How much time we got? I could show you. I could tell you a lot about.
I'm okay.
Just tell you everything about.
I'm okay. I'll wait. I'll wait and see.
I'll go into the backstories of
It's
everybody.
okay. I'll wait. I'm good.
All right,
Thank
I'll
you.
let you see
Yeah, thanks so
for
much.
yourself.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're
But
welcome.
I'll figure it out.
Any questions you got, though, let me know.
I know.
Okay. So the big thing that happened on Raw.
Yeah,
You want to talk about it?
the whole Judgment Day.
Everything about the Judgment Day.
Ah, man, poor Dom.
You gotta feel a little bad for Dom.
Yeah, because it's clearly not him. I mean, he's kind of dumb, so he's not taking care of it. But he did have a deadbeat dad, so he didn't get taught very many things.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Dom did have a
Um,
deadbeat dad. Didn't get taught things.
but I mean, it sucks because it got spoiled for me. So I think it would have been a much better moment when, spoiler, Rhea comes back.
Yes.
But because I already knew about it, because man, you guys on the internet, can you like relax a little bit? Some people have
Yeah.
to watch it the next day. Thank you. Yeah, it. I think it would have been such a big moment, kind of like when freaking came back.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't know.
Yeah. I mean, you can't just say people on the internet. The WWE, they'll send you emails
Oh
with
my
spoilers on
gosh.
the email.
I think that was the first spoiler because they were like, Rhea's back, get her merch or something. And I'm like, really, you guys?
Yeah, put a spoiler warning on it at least.
Some people don't have live
Cable TV.
TV,
Yeah.
so they watch it on Hulu the next day.
Yes.
Okay?
That's us.
Like, I'm sorry, once it's on Netflix, but even some people have jobs. Like, some people have things. They
Yeah.
can't just sit there every Monday
For
night. Like,
3 hours and watch it. Yeah.
so can you please, like,
No.
give it till Wednesday
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
least? Like,
Or just
jeez.
put spoilers in the email title so you don't look at it.
Exactly. Like, spoiler alert, something.
Yes. So, anyways, Rhea Ripley returned.
Mm-hmm.
Right, perfect moment though. It was like the exact perfect moment. Dom just beat his deadbeat dad.
Finally.
Him and Liv are in the ring.
Mm-hmm.
Dom's finally about to like embrace for real.
Mm-hmm.
At least it looks like.
Mm-hmm.
And then Rhea's music hits.
Oh, and Liv dipped.
She booked it out of there.
She said, bye.
Bye.
Left.
Yep.
And Dom said, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Yep.
You know. And then this week it was just the apology tour. Liv was a revenge tour. This week it was Dom's apology tour to mommy.
He tried, He tried to beat Jey Uso for disrespecting her. He tried to, Dom's trying. I mean, Damien's right. He should have taken care of it a long time ago.
Yeah, but also, Damien could have taken care of stuff a long time ago too, right?
Well, Braun Strowman?
A lot of things.
He could have.
Damien's my boy, but he's talking about taking care of things. He didn't take care of a lot of things
when
either.
When you're the leader of the Judgment Day, you shouldn't have to take care of yourself.
No, but listen. He's allowing Dom to have this. Dom doesn't actually have a relationship with Liv. Okay, we know that. Right under his nose, for sure Finn, and I'm assuming JD's in on it too, literally have something going on with Liv. Carlito's great. That's the one good thing Damien did.
Oh my
Letting him be there was the one great thing. But this Braun thing, like, he didn't take care of any of it. So if you're the leader, do you think this would have happened under Rhea? No. None of this. None of this would have happened under Rhea.
That's why she's back. Mommy's back.
I know, and it's about to get real.
I know.
Some stuff's about to get real.
I know. But, yeah, you got to feel bad, though. Dom, he's trying.
I mean, she kind of accepted him back a little bit at the end there.
She did. But, he's like, he made a match, and then she told him not to, and he said, I can go cancel it if you want me to.
She's like, oh, why? Because you're a little baby? Or
that's
like, not what she said.
I'll go cancel it.
And she's like, oh, yeah, because you're a coward, huh? And then he's like, wait. I mean,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't know. Like, you got to be nicer.
He doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah.
No, like, he needs somebody to tell him what to do.
Damien tried.
But we're seeing Rhea definitely is the leader.
But Damien tried, and then when Damien tried to tell him what to do, Dom said, you sound like my dad.
Because he has daddy issues, so he needs a woman to tell him. Clearly, William, we see this.
I know.
He has identity issues from his daddy issues, and he has a deadbeat dad. So,
I love Dom, though, man. When Adam Pearce was telling him, like, you interfered in the women's matches, and he's like, that wasn't me.
He said, that wasn't me. Literally.
Clearly him.
We should get the clips rolling. No, he's... Honestly, the Judgment Day stuff's obviously really good. They do really run Raw, because they're just in everything. But, yeah, Dom makes it so much fun, and Carlito...
Carlito's like your new favorite.
He's just amazing. He's hilarious, But he's also, he can wrestle. He's like a big dude too, so it's not like he's just
but
funny.
Good for him though, just getting paid to sit there and make fun of people and
play video games and just little peanut gallery comments.
Yes,
I love it though.
I love it too.
I don't want it to stop.
Another person that you are high on, you really like right now, is Braun Breaker. I know it's not like I know we're kind of going out of order now, but
just we haven't talked in a while. Yeah. I didn't know what to feel about either of the Brauns when they came over because I didn't know them.
He's a dog. Yeah.
Both are great, different reasons, but man, Braun Breaker, he's just, I mean, he killed Ricochet. I'm really upset about that, and apparently Adam Pearce will suspend anybody except for throwing Ricochet through a windshield.
Yeah, he'll suspend Drew for
freaking out and pushing a ref.
Pushing some refs.
And he pushed him too, so that's why he was mad.
He elbowed him, yeah.
Oh yeah, but Braun literally destroyed Ricochet, and he's fine. He can stay.
Well, yeah, but that's another competitor.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah,
that's the rules.
I mean, I get it. It's fine. I want him so bad to like keep elevating though.
Yeah, he will.
Like I want him to take something. Like he's really good.
Yeah, Braun. Yeah, and Braun versus Ilya is good always.
I know.
Just keep that feud going forever.
Can't believe I hated Ilya at the beginning.
How the Mad Dragon.
It's just so good.
Conducting the orchestra.
And their matches are great.
I know.
Because those two are good.
They are. You're coming around on a lot of people.
I am. It's annoying.
We need to do like that video of who you hated at first and who you like now.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Because there's one person in particular I'm thinking of who you're starting to like.
Which one?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay, but in ring,
night.
His personality, I get it, though. I get it. It was the same thing with Jay. Like, I get why people... I still don't see his in ring, though. I don't see Jay's in ring.
No.
But I get why people like him.
The LA Knight, you're just... I never thought you'd even kind of like him, and you're kind of starting to like him in his interviews and stuff.
It's his promos. Yeah. That's what it is. He's really good at it.
He is. That's why he's where he's at.
Oh, for sure. And then the Logan Paul thing. They're really good at pairing some of these feuds, for sure.
Oh, for sure. They pick like people who are going to complement each other either by doing the same thing and just being obnoxious to each other.
Yeah.
Or like, I mean, honestly, in Drew and Punk's case, it's like they are both speaking truths.
Oh, they're both brutal. I mean, let's talk about brutal for a second, though.
Oh, yeah, let's talk about brutal.
My number one.
Your
always.
number one. Ultimate no matter what.
100% no matter what. Gunther. First of all, he's fantastic. I mean, his promos. And you even admitted.
Oh, I mean, he had a couple recently, but like.
So good.
The one where he was talking about, I see everybody here that has dreams. I don't have dreams because they're a waste of time.
Yeah, they're a waste of time.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, he's phenomenal. Let's be sorry, AJ. I know you're the phenomenal one, but Gunther's just phenomenal. But man, when he spoke with Damien this week, I was shocked.
He went low.
He called him street trash.
He said that, Damien's parents, that Damien wasn't worth it to his parents to give him a good life.
Yeah, he got Damien's parents. Damien's parents aren't even involved in this. No. Now they are.
Now they are.
Pretty much implied that he was poor. I mean, we're talking like.
Gunther went full on villain.
There was a point where Damien, I was like, did he not know he was going to say that? Either he's that good, or there was one point he was like, jeez.
Yeah.
Like, or the way he said it, I don't know.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
I mean, I was like, whew. I've heard some things being said. I mean, the whole, The Rock and Cody thing got deep and intense.
Yes.
I don't know, though. He literally called him street trash.
He didn't.
I mean.
No, Gunther went full on villain.
I love it, though.
So, are you Team Gunther all the way then?
Always. I know.
If it was Drew.
Yeah, I like Drew. I like Damien. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Gunther is
Gunther versus Rock.
Oh, it's got to be Gunther.
Yeah.
It's just,
Okay.
It's his time.
That's good to know.
His time. I will choose. You won't choose.
His time is now. What do you say?
It is now.
Okay. Good.
Ignoring me.
That's a reference to John Cena that we're going to get to in a second.
Oh, yeah. That was... Dang, there was a lot that happened, guys. I'm sorry.
There was a lot that happened. But yes. So Gunther's number one. I'm not going to... I am going to ignore you and just move on.
Yeah, number one.
Yep.
Always.
Okay.
Fantastic.
So should he be the one then to retire John Cena?
Oh, gosh. It's not going to happen.
No.
Because everybody wants Randy and the fans are going wild. And they're going to listen to the fans a little bit. I would love for it to be Gunther, though.
So for anybody that doesn't know, John Cena announced at Money in the Bank that 2025 will be his last year of wrestling.
Yeah, so he will be retired after 2025.
Yeah, he didn't say what event he's going to be retired in or anything like that. He did say he'll compete in the Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber, and WrestleMania. Yes. We don't know if it's more than that.
Yeah, we'll see.
I think he clarified that he might do more in 2025. WrestleMania won't be his last one, but we don't know which one's going to be his last match.
Yeah. But I would love for Gunther to take that from him. It's time.
Gunther would be cool. I mean...
It's not going to happen. I know that, but...
I mean, it might. Depends. It could. I could see him having matches with people who he would love to. So, him having a Orton match, him having a Punk match, and then maybe him starting to have matches with younger people. So,
yeah.
A Carmelo Hayes.
Which would be cool for any of them.
The young up-and-comer LA Knight. No, I'm just kidding.
Not young. Not up-and-comer.
But a Braun Breaker or a Gunther would be awesome.
I would love it. Because Gunther's working to getting one of the World Championships.
Yes.
So
he'll have one soon, I would assume.
But it would be cool to take it from him. I think that'd be dope. But I don't know. That one I'm just gonna write it out. I'm not gonna guess unless things get really solid. But for now, I'm just gonna enjoy his last year.
I mean, we still have 6 months or whatever till that even happens. So we have time to wait.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, we're good. I mean, donations. If you guys want us to go to, we already talked about this Royal Rumble, and now John Cena's gonna be there.
Yes.
But even if not, we would love to go to WrestleMania with John Cena. He's going to have a main event spot.
I'm probably not main event, but he'll have a big spot.
Depends who it's against.
Depends on
or what it's for.
Yes.
If it's for one of the titles, he might.
Yes.
But
I think it might be, depends, because, I mean, this WrestleMania is shaping up to have Cena, Cody, Roman, and The Rock.
Yeah. So, for those of you out there, if you support us, for the family members, if you love us, you want us to go to this. This is the last time William will have the chance to see John Cena.
Wrestle, yep.
Wrestle. I mean, if it's true, this whole Roman and Rock thing, I mean, you want us to go. I know you do. So I'm just putting that out there,
Yeah, I'm not above begging. I'm really not.
Yeah, whatever. But clearly this is going to be the WrestleMania to go to. Yeah. So, just let us know.
Yeah.
DM us donations, whatever.
Whatever.
I'll give you, hey, I got a Venmo.
Yeah, for sure.
I'll get a Cash App, Zelle, whatever.
You know, and I mean,
if you just like send us the email with the tickets in it, whatever. We're not picky. We should go. Let's be real.
Yeah, we should. I mean, honestly, you know, if you guys want to send this to John Cena and Cody or Roman The Rock, like, they can come on our show.
I have never once put my ones up for solo Roman, so never once.
That's true. I've tried to get her to just to see if she would, and she won't.
Because solo is not my tribal chief. You are.
Would you put your ones up for Jacob Fatu?
We'll talk about that later.
Oh,
I'm trying to get tickets right now from Roman. Okay.
Yeah, Roman, our tribal chief.
Yeah, 100%. You could take Jacob Fatu with you. That'd be cool.
That'd be cool.
But anyway, yeah. So please, guys, it means John Cena's last WrestleMania. Come on, Will needs this. Will's been doing this his whole life.
I know. I need to not be able to see him in person.
Yeah, like we're not gonna be able to see him anyway. So, but let's not see him in person.
Yes.
And then have the chance to see Cody and everybody else.
Yes. This might be a stacked WrestleMania. Like, honestly.
I know. That's why, guys. And we'll tell you all about it. We'll tell you all about it.
Yeah.
From the inside.
We'll vlog it.
Yeah, I'll do whatever you guys want.
Mm-hmm.
Just let me know.
Yep.
Just say yes before you look up the price. Thank you.
Yes.
We technically don't have it yet, but you know.
Yeah.
It's also in Las Vegas.
I'll take cheap seats. Cheap seats. That's fine.
Cheap seats in Vegas. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it ties into a little bit. Maybe what's going on in the future. So I don't know, guys. I think maybe a sign. If there's a sign that Will and I should go to Las Vegas, especially to wrestling. Maybe just say yes. So I don't know. Check out in the next couple weeks or.
Yeah, keep watching.
I'm not saying there will be a sign from us, but you know.
Maybe we'll see. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Well, I'm very excited for what's coming up.
Especially now that we're going to go to WrestleMania. Thanks, guys.
Yep. Appreciate it. Thank
manifesting.
You manifesting?
Yep, manifesting.
Okay, let's try that. I'm gonna try that too. I'm gonna try to manifest it.
Mm-hmm.
But
the Holy Manifesting Podcast.
Holy Manifestation Podcast.
Wow. Okay, fine.
Is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I love wrestling.
I know.